If you've been trying to manifest your SP but nothing is working, the first reason why is because you're not preparing your mind. I'm Ali, I'm your favorite manifesting and self-improvement YouTuber. Welcome back to my channel. The first step to manifesting your SP is that you have to stop using your methods, especially if you haven't prepared your mind yet. Stop using it if you have a little bit of doubt. The method that you should be doing should feel fun to you. It should feel normal when you say your affirmations if you're doing affirmations or scripting. It shouldn't feel like a chore, but it should be easy. Because when it feels like a chore, your subconscious mind doesn't take it in, which means you're not manifesting it. Point number 2 is think about who you want or the relationship that you want. I actually accidentally manifested my boyfriend. I didn't know who I wanted. I just listed down the personalities, the qualities of this person, what they could potentially look like, without even knowing that that's manifesting already. And when I actually got into a relationship with him, I was surprised because he checked all the boxes that I wrote down in the paper. And in that paper that I wrote down, it didn't feel like a chore. It was just fun. It was easy. It was normal. Again, going back to point 1. So I suggest that you do that as well. Just really imagine and daydream about who this person is and what qualities they have and their personality. Before I move on to the next step, and you want to learn how to rewire your subconscious mind, then make sure to click the link in my description box because I have a free community that actually talks about how to manifest using the woo-woo stuff and by using science. Going back, the next point on how to manifest your SP is, if you hear that cat, I'm so sorry. I don't know where she is. She is outside, but she is calling for a man or something. The next point is you need to stop repeating the old story. The old story that you tell yourself, the thoughts, the pattern, everything. If there's a third person that happened in the past or is still happening in your past, stop repeating it. Don't even think about that person. Think about you being with that person and only that person, right? Stop repeating that old story. If they didn't like you at first, stop repeating that to yourself. Stop telling yourself that they didn't like you. Tell yourself that they actually like you, they love you, they're obsessed with you right now. And if you broke up before, stop telling that you've broken up. Start telling yourself and even to other people or just even in your head that you got back together and the relationship is better, it's healthier, and it's the kind of relationship that you've dreamt of. Whatever that happened in the past, if you guys broke up, if he doesn't like you, if they don't like you, if there was a third person, if there was no contact, stop repeating that old story because again, it's in the past. What you have right now is the present, right? It's the present. So you have to keep repeating the story that you want to experience in the present because the past is just a programming. It's just based on the programming that you have. And if you can program your reality and your new past based on the now, all you have to do basically... Wait, that was okay, I'm editing right now. I just also want to add, so whatever that you've experienced in your past relationship, in your past situationship, those things happen because you had an old belief. That old belief is a programming that you had in your head. So for example, for the past year, since you were like in your 14 years old time and your teen years, let's say in your teen years, you've been saying to yourself that men are shit, relationships are hard, you can't find a good person, there's no good person here in the world anymore. If you had those beliefs for years, then in the past, let's say last month, those are the things that you've actually experienced because that was based on an old programming. If you change your old programming by saying a different affirmation, an affirmation that opposes your old belief, saying like, it's easy to find a good person, it's easy for you to find love, it's easy for you to connect with someone, it's easy for you to find love, relationships are easy. These things are new beliefs. That creates a new programming. This programming happens if your old beliefs are no longer in your head. Okay? So, the way that you create this new programming is by saying it, by affirming it, by believing it. And even if your old thoughts, your old patterns come up and creep in your mind, if you don't react to it, that's the time that you actually see it in your reality. That's the time that you create a new reality, a new past. Okay? So, it's so hard to literally explain this without like a visualization, but just know this is the layman's term that I can explain this thing. So just know that if you keep on choosing this new belief, the one that actually benefits you and the relationship that you want, that's the time that you experience a new reality. Do you get it? Do you understand it now? Okay, back to the video. It was a mouthful. To keep it simple, all you really have to do is just keep on affirming that you have that relationship, you have that person, you are with that person. That's all you have to do. Manifesting isn't hard, it's not difficult. All you have to do is really avoid the thoughts that you don't want to experience and keep repeating the reality that you want to experience. If you have doubt, just keep persisting like, no, that doesn't happen. Like that thought, no, I don't want that, that won't happen. What will happen is the one that I want, the reality I want. And in reality, in my mind, the real thought, the dominant thought is keep on persisting, right? Keep on affirming what you want to happen. We're together, we're together, we're together. This person loves me, this person loves me, this person is obsessed with me. We are in a relationship, we're good, we're happy, we're healthy. Keep persisting, keep affirming. It will sound so weird and so crazy. This is why manifesting isn't for everyone, but you just have to keep on repeating this. There are lots of people who manifested their relationship. So so you really have nothing to lose, right? You repeating this is telling your subconscious what you want to happen. If you keep repeating the old thoughts, remembering the past, this is an old pattern. And with that old pattern, you're only gonna be getting the same reality. That's why you create a new pattern with new thoughts. Telling your thoughts, telling your subconscious what you want to experience. The next point to manifest your SP, this is the equation. It's visualization plus emotion plus repetition. Okay? Visualization plus emotion plus repetition. Imagine how the relationship would look like with this person. Literally feel it. How would you feel? If you feel happy, joyful, maybe tears in your eyes, literally you have to feel it because that's how it's gonna be embedded to your subconscious and you have to repeat it daily, daily. This could be in the morning when you wake up or before you sleep so that it can really get into your subconscious. If you can't imagine, just imagine how the date would look like. What would they say to you? How would you feel, right? And then the reason why I'm telling you to do this in the morning or at night before you sleep or once you wake up, because our brain is in theta mode or theta waves, right? Or the theta state, I'm not sure. It has something to do with theta. So this is where you can access the subconscious without any restrictions. It's the easiest way to access your subconscious without being like, oh, no. There's no inner critic at this state. And what do we know? In neuroscience, if it's in the subconscious, then it will manifest. Repeat this every day and act as if you got it. By the way, if you're enjoying the tips so far and you want more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Now, point number 5, like I always say, is you just have to let the universe cook. Okay? Release the expectation how this will happen and let things be. This is the time that you literally ground yourself. You ground yourself by doing things that you enjoy, things that makes you forget about the time. This is the receiving mode. In neuroscience, they call this the green zone, where you're literally just receiving your manifestation. You're ready to receive. You're not chasing it. You're not obsessing over it. You just let it be. Because once you worry about it, once you look for it, once you spiral, your brain goes to fight, flight, or freeze, which doesn't really manifest anything. You want to be in the rest and digest mode, which lets you, again, manifest the things that you want. Once you master the rest and digest mode and you stop obsessing, that's the time that your manifestations comes in easier. The way that I like to do this, especially when I spiral, is that I literally just say that I am a good manifester. I manifest fast, I manifest easily. I don't have to worry. Why am I worrying? That's just a human emotion. I don't have to feel it. I am good. I am whole now. I am happy now. The universe heard it. I have my manifestation already. I have my manifestation already. I am a good manifester. I am a good manifester. Even if I doubt, I will still get it. Affirmations just like that. I say it in my head or sometimes I say it like out loud. It just helps me be more calm and like release the spiral, release the doubt. Another thing that I like to do is EFT tapping and box breathing. EFT tapping is basically tapping your forehead, the side of your eyes, under your eyes, your nose, chin, collarbone, underarm, and top of your head repeatedly while saying affirmations. And most of the time, I'm outside when I spiral. So I don't do that a lot of times. Sometimes I just do box breathing. So if you can't do EFT tapping, you can do box breathing. So it's inhale for 4 seconds, holding it in for 4 seconds, and then exhaling for 4 more seconds. So it's 4, 4, 4. An angel number. Manifesting your SP is literally easy. If it's real in your head, it's real in your reality. You just have to let it go, let it be, and know that you already have it. It's literally one of the easiest things that you can manifest. Like, put it in your head. It's so easy. There are a lot of methods that you can do, but this is actually like a sum of all of it. If you can't visualize, you can do a love letter. You can do the love letter method, wherein you're writing a love letter that your SP wrote for you. You can also do visualization, like I said. You can affirm, like for 10 minutes, keep on affirming how your relationship would look like. But again, every method that you're gonna be doing sums all of this up. You have to do point one first, especially like what I told you. Point two, three, four, and then five. And honestly, you don't have to use 5 different methods, 2 different methods. You just have to choose one that feels the best to you. And for me, it's visualization. I just visualize it and I'm done. It doesn't feel like a chore. I love visualizing. If you hate visualizing, then maybe you like scripting, then try to script. If you hate that, then try affirmations, right? Just choose a method that works for you, that you enjoy, and stick to that method. Okay? That's it for today. If you try this out, let me know how it works in the comments.